Welcome back to the podcast called Tell the World, and I'm your host. So I'm going to show you guys how I start my show. I'll show you how I hook everything up, turn everything on. I'll show you the mics. I'll show you the headphones. I'll show you the laptop. I'll show you the audio interface. I'm going to show you some things. So if you into doing something like your own podcast or show, then I'll give you some tips or some ideas. You heard it first. Guys, I'm going to show y'all how I hook everything up. So I got two audio interfaces. This one here would be, the small one. This is the big dog right here. This is when I'm going to record and send stuff online to where I hit iTunes and Spotify. So I'll show you guys real quick how this works. Okay, so with these headphones right here, I'm going to take this and plug it into the audio interface. We're going to plug it into one. See there? And bam. You heard that? All right. And then, let's see, what's the next step? Okay, the next step will be the USB here. So I'm going to plug it back here. So there we go. Got that. Voila, plugged up. Okay, then we're going to take this USB cord and we're going to plug it right in here. Bear with me. Bam, USB, right? Then we're going to turn some power on. There we go. It's the big dog right here, y'all. This is where it all goes down. All goes down. So I got power. So I got the USB connected. I got the headphones connected. I got the headphones connected into the jack 1. I got the power cable right here. I got the USB, which runs right here to the laptop, right? So a lot of people want to know, what do I record on? I just use a basic an audio interface record right here to work with the audio interface. So I just go to my GarageBand, right? So I click on my GarageBand, and it should be popping up in a quick second. There we go. We got GarageBand about to pop up, right? So once it pops up, so my GarageBand pops up, right? So the next thing I want to do is I want to choose, because this is how I set the show up, right? All right, so right here, you got, if you're going to work on music, because you can record with your GarageBand with music. You can also do your guitar, your drums. But when I'm recording, I'm using the mic right here, y'all. See the mic? So once I click on that, that's what I'm going to be using. And I'm using input 1. That means that the USB is connected. So there you go. So I click on that, hit OK. And there we go. Now here is where they got a timer at. And I don't do too much timers like 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. So I uncheck these because I don't need to do that, right? There you go. Now, as you can see me speaking right now. So if you look there, you can see me speaking. So if I do this here on the mic, testing 1, 2, 3, you see that moves, right? So there we go. Okay, and remember, nothing works without connecting your mics. So we're gonna get right here. Boom. Got that plugged up. That's the mic. So I got all of that plugged up. I got all of that plugged up for the mic. And that's all you do, guys. Let's get to the real deal. Okay, so the good part is, guys, I'm right here, right? So if I want to record, right? So I'm going to click on record right here, right? And that's all I do. And then you can see the waves right here, all right? So all I got to do is say, welcome to the podcast called Tell the World, and I'm your host. And once I get it to that point right there, y'all, I can stop it, right? And I can do a playback here. So let me see. You guys won't hear it, but I'll hear it when it plays back for me. Let's see what it says. Let's go there. We're doing this shit in real time effect. Okay, there we go. And I can hear it. Yep. Okay, so I did welcome back to the podcast called Tell the World, and I'm your host. So what I'll do is, y'all, I'll play it back, and you'll hear it through the laptop. And that's all I do. And then you can see the waves right here. All right. All right, so let's go back a little bit here. Let's try it again. And that's all I do. There you go. And then you can see the waves right here. All right. So all I gotta do is say, welcome to the podcast called Tell the World, and I'm your host. All right. So there you go. So that's just a snippet of me, right? So I thought I would show that and give you an idea on how I do this, why I do this. I got everything I need. I got the small audio interface, and I got the big dog here when I'm using it, when I'm recording. So I could do that there, right? And yeah, so this is when I'm doing my thing, y'all. You guys are seeing everything in full effect. Me get busy and me record. And when I'm done recording the show, I just put it on live. So let's see, maybe I'll come back. Maybe I'll do a recording and then I'll come back and show you guys how I upload it. Stay tuned. Now, you're probably wondering why I'm saying the pollen is kicking my ass. Well, the pollen is, y'all. The pollen is. This pollen is so bad, y'all. It's like cocaine, y'all. The pollen is like cocaine. Cocaine, because you can see how powdery, how yellow the pollen is. Except it's not white. It's just saturated, real bad, thick, and yellow. So it just, it gives you the cocaine look. That's how bad the pollen looks. But yeah, I've been really fighting this pollen, and we finally got some rain a few days ago, and thank God for the rain, because the rain has been saving my life, y'all. So I'll jump back and kind of like rewind it, because I'm also doing a recording for my viewers to see how I record my show and how I get down to as well. So I'm showing the viewers how I set up a podcast, how I hook up all the wires, how I hook up the headphones, how I hook up the mics, how I hook up the USB, and how I log into recording. So this is what I'm showing my viewers right now, so bear with me. Anyway, guys, yeah, like the climate is real bad right now while we're seeing so much pollen. Like the pollen is real thick, so it's crazy to even see this kind of pollen, because it gets into your clothes, it gets into your hair, it really filters into your body like real bad. It's like everywhere I go, I am dealing with pollen. And I've been trying my best to deal with it, trying my best to deal with this pollen, but it's been so freaking hard, y'all. Freaking hard. But we've been having some rain for the past 2 days, so it's been good, and I can tell it kind of like mild down, but it's climate control, y'all. It's kind of weird out here with the weather. So I know we'll be going into the tropical season where we'll be getting these hurricanes and, these types of tornado warnings and stuff. So it's going to be kind of weird out here, y'all. Weird. Let's just say the weather's going to just be more amped up than we ever seen it before. And so you got to call it something, global warming. But right now we're dealing with solar flares right now. Like the sun has been actually showing a black spot in the sun, and they call it the Chronos. You just Google this up and check it out, read up on it, and it's just we're dealing with a whole lot, y'all. I've been having trouble sleeping and everything. Like I've really been off balance, y'all. I've been off balance, and I'm really, really, really trying to get back on track. My mom said, she said, son, your immune system is just weak. No, mom, it's not the immune system. We are getting an upgrade of just lots of just different weather, and the weather has been just really amped up, and it's been just we've been getting very saturated with the weather. Lots of rain, lots of pollen, And look, we've been dealing with winds, right? We've been getting heavy winds in certain parts of the state. We've been seeing winds, and hey, what comes with wind? You know, we're getting warnings now with fire, y'all. Fire. We've been dealing with fires. So a lot is going on in the world, y'all. A lot is going on in the world, and that's what I'm trying to get through. I'm trying to figure it out. Like, can I figure it out?